Good afternoon, everyone. Sheila here in Boho Daydreams, and welcome to my channel. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. It came and went. I had a little bit of turkey, a little bit of mashed potatoes and gravy, and I've been ill for the last week. But slowly I'm recovering. Thank you for praying for me. That's a comfort to me. My husband also is recovering. He got sick first, and then he blessed me and gifted it to me. But I've been recovering faster than he has. Anyway, we're all good. We're all good. It just takes a little while. I don't have a lot of energy yet. Stand a little bit, lay a lot more than I stand, but you know what? I'm getting some stuff done. Anyway, so here is my contact information. Sheila Ginrich, scoghill4@gmail.com. Facebook group is Boho Daydreams, and I will link that in the description box below. I also just want to make a quick mention that these things will not be found on Etsy. The Etsy fees are so high that, and the Etsy fees are so high, and they also include fees on the shipping. So it's just crazy. So I only direct sell. For those of you who are new, I only direct sell. You'll have to email me or find me in my Facebook group. I am working on custom orders slowly, and I think right now I'm not going to take any more for the next week or so. I just need to get caught up. But what I do have left available from the last time, I found as I'm cleaning up, I found I have 2 strands of glass beads available. Let's see. Oh, yes, there is the deep mauve package. And I dyed this one. Like, I made a few more, and then I dyed this one, and it dyed a deeper pink. So it's a deeper mauvey pink. It's very, very pretty. And then this is nice and deep. And it's pretty much true to color. Might just be slightly lighter. And it looks a little mottled, and it's just because of the way I dye things. Sometimes they are mottled. So there is a couple of those, and I think there is one of these left. This is the blush. This is the blush velvet, and it is a true blush. Very, very beautiful light pink with its dangles, and then its beautiful little laces, all in the very blushy blushes. Lots of cottons. Beautiful little package. Oh, and it's also got its own little dangle. That's while I still had the energy. Now we're going to take a look at what the new blush collection looks like. So there's the lace package, which is beautiful and full. And these were pre-ordered, so there is a cancellation list for anybody that wanted to be on that. There's a cancellation list for these. So anybody on that, if there is a cancel, then I will connect with you. This is the beautiful trim package, and I'm going to show that to you. I'm going to show you all the pieces. And then there is the textiles and a little antique lace package. Just a little swatch package. So let's take a look at what is in this package for those who pre-ordered it. So this ribbon is going to have something dangling from it, and I'm not sure yet what it's going to be. It could be this, something like that. And they're all going to be different. I had a box of vintage brooches that I had found, and I cleaned up, and now I can't find them, or it might be this. It'll be something. So anyway, something's going to dangle from there. So this is what it looks like. It's tied up in a piece of hand-dyed silk. And then it just has a little bit of pearls hanging from the bow. Let's see if I can get a little bit there. All right, so let's open this up. So on top are two appliques, pieces of lace, and they're beaded. Sorry for my nails. I really haven't had a lot of self-care this week. My goodness. And this one too. This one is different in every package. So it might look like this, it might look bigger, it might look longer. And then it is wrapped in a piece of this. And this has just got a hint of pink to it. It's a beautiful piece of organza ribbon. Isn't that pretty? It's like a Swiss dot. Now I know this is blush, but this gray matched so perfectly that I decided to add 2 pieces of gray to this package. It's a beautiful pink applique. So a lot of very soft laces in this. And these are all cotton eyelets. And this is a long piece. I found that I've had so much of this. I had a bolt of it, so I just added, I think it's probably like 18 inches. So it's a very nice piece. And these are all the different shades. It's a very big lace package. Oh, you can see that gray one peeking through. I found this. I didn't know. I'd never ordered a gray before. Never found a gray before. And all of a sudden I found this in my stash, and I thought, oh wow, I wonder where that came from. So it must have been something that I found somewhere and picked it up and just stuck it in a bag and forgot about it. So I'm back. So this here is the trim package, and last time it was wrapped up in 2 different bundles. This time I focused a little bit differently. There is a lot of gold and mirrors in this package, but the trims themselves focus on coordinating with this package. So there are the beaded pearls, the pearled pieces, and they're beautiful. One is in a lightest pink, and the other one is kind of a blush with ivory, and then you've got ivory. It's a beautiful piece of this. This is one of my favorites. I love that. I haven't been able to get any more of that in the ivory, so all I have left is the pink. And in the blush package, compared to what is a normal package, these pieces are a lot longer. I have made this package extra special. It is a labor of love. And so I hope that you love it as much as I do, because I think this one is just stunning. So there's a lot of the mirrored pieces. They're longer. There's a beautiful piece of this gold applique type of trim. And a sequined piece. And look how beautifully that matches. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. Just love it. And there is some of this. And this also matches just beautifully. And this is where it's kind of got a little bit of a gray background. And that's where I decided to add the gray that's in the package, the lace package. So it goes, the tones are a light peachy blush to a salmon to a baby. So this is the first of them. So pretty. Oh, I just love this. Love, love, love. And this. Actually, I love all of these. This has got to be one of my most prettiest packages. And it just is so pretty. It'll just match beautifully. I love the taupes also. Long pieces. And this one, oh, I just love it. I love the scalloped edges on it and the beautiful blush in there. I love this one too. And there's a few neutral pieces. And this. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I just love it. It's so vintage looking. All right, now to the last package, which is this. And this is the textile package. But first, on top of this, there is this little package of antique, very old and vintage laces. And I've kind of tied them together a little bit, and it holds the flower on. So there's 5 pieces of lace in here. And I had just found these. These are from made in England, and they're so old. They're probably over 100 years old. And I didn't have a lot of it, so I shared a little bit with your packages because I just thought this was so pretty. And you can just use these in pockets, or cut them up into little scrappy pieces, whatever. And then there's this beautiful stick pin that coordinates beautifully, and it has a crystal on the end, and it's just a perfect match to this package. And here is the little textile package. I wrapped it differently than I did last year. The pieces are very soft and very silky. So it's tied with an organza tie, and it has the matching dangle. Oops, let me just zoom in a little bit. it has the matching dangle to the stick pin. I'm sorry if I'm not kind of clear. I feel like I am. So here we go. So on top, and this is different in every package, is a beautiful little blush applique. And then there is a silver piece of jeweled trim. And I just left the pink on the back, but you can take it off and it's really pretty. So there's a piece of that, and then there's a large piece of this that you will be able to cut down into the many different sizes that you want. Look at the back of it. So much hand stitching on the back and the hand embroidery. This piece is beautiful. This came from the hem of a wedding dress. Isn't that pretty? There's a piece of the wedding dress. It's just this lightest pink, and it has this hand embroidered silver on it. Sorry. This is a super old piece of lace. This was a curtain. This was a drape from a long time ago. I wish I hadn't cut that up. It's so pretty. I didn't just cut it up now. I cut it up a long time ago. I just had some left, but I didn't realize it was a drape. I would have hung it from one of my windows. It's a beautiful piece of organza silk. Isn't that pretty? Another beautiful piece of just very light lace. Some corded lace. Corded lace is my favorite. I just love that. This is a very old Indian scarf. It's so pretty. It's so delicate. And yes, I used it all up for this package. There's a nice piece of this. I thought this would be pretty as an overlay on a cover or something. There's enough to do a cover. I think it's a fat quarter. And then there's also a piece of this. I was going to dye this, but then I decided I didn't want to because it's this beautiful cotton, the softest cotton, and it's nubby. And it will work for all of your projects, not just for your pink project. So I decided to leave it white. And then there's this. This is quite an old baby crib sheet. It's been so well used, it's actually quite thin. But I just thought it just matched perfectly. So I used that all up. Some of these pieces are going to have lace on them and some won't. And there's another piece of organza scarf. So soft. And then there's a piece of this. And every package will have a piece of this. So that is your package. So they aren't all ready to go yet. I have a lot of ironing to do and putting them together, but this is what they look like. And so when you watch the video, please send me an email to confirm that you're still on this list for me. It will help me a lot to expedite things so I can get things out quickly. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will be back to talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.